By next month she will have learned to speak French fluently. By next month she will have learned to speak French fluently. You will get fortnight. You will get fortnight. I was sitting on the edge of the cliff and felt like I was on top of the world. I was sitting on the edge of the cliff and felt like I was on top of the world. I'll excuse you from class. I'll excuse you from class. I am working in a bank. I am working in a bank. The truth is, I'm late for work. The truth is, I'm late for work. Shall we start the presentation now? Shall we start the presentation now? The email has been forwarded to all employees. The email has been forwarded to all employees. He has read a newspaper. He has read a newspaper. He's been drawing the picture for several hours. He's been drawing the picture for several hours. We don't burn. We don't burn. Should he be suspicious now? Should he be suspicious now? Does he sit? Does he sit? Are there children managers? Are there children managers? His brother was a locksmith. His brother was a locksmith. He lost his keys. He lost his keys. Sometimes the manager. Sometimes the manager. Can we think 2 months ahead? Can we think 2 months ahead? You will be a poet in a month. You will be a poet in a month. The team will improve their football skills. The team will improve their football skills. Will you drop me off at the train station tomorrow? Will you drop me off at the train station tomorrow? Can't you follow now? Can't you follow now? I don't want to lose my love for magazines. I don't want to lose my love for magazines. I haven't had lunch yet. I haven't had lunch yet. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? He will start a new job. He will start a new job. They're coming to the party next week. They're coming to the party next week. My lamp is broken. My lamp is broken. I don't want to vote. I don't want to vote. He disciplined himself to study every day. He disciplined himself to study every day. Aren't we the announcers then? Aren't we the announcers then? We should be grateful for what we have. We should be grateful for what we have. What is the biggest difference between these two products? What is the biggest difference between these two products? I won't be able to go on vacation this year. I won't be able to go on vacation this year. How can I say? How can I say? They had been discussing politics for hours but could not reach a consensus. They had been discussing politics for hours but could not reach a consensus. When we finish the project, we will be working together for 6 months. When we finish the project, we will be working together for 6 months. And as always, we will learn some new words as well. And as always, we will learn some new words as well. If you study regularly, you will improve your English. If you study regularly, you will improve your English. I go to the market to buy expensive food. I go to the market to buy expensive food. They usually have dinner together. They usually have dinner together. Have you tried the new restaurant in town? Have you tried the new restaurant in town? Is our stepsister a lobbyist? Is our stepsister a lobbyist? Should not break. Should not break. Can the result be after 3 weeks? Can the result be after 3 weeks? He plays football. He plays football. They do often. They do often. I was going to the market. I was going to the market. He was listening to music while doing his homework. He was listening to music while doing his homework. The magician revealed the secret of his trick. The magician revealed the secret of his trick. I am 9 years old and I go to school. I am 9 years old and I go to school. We love to travel to different countries. We love to travel to different countries. They're throwing a party on Saturday. They're throwing a party on Saturday. This place is really beautiful. This place is really beautiful. I have to go to the bank to deposit some money. I have to go to the bank to deposit some money. How long will it take for me to recover? How long will it take for me to recover? I'm studying for my exams, so I don't have time to hang out with my friends. I'm studying for my exams, so I don't have time to hang out with my friends. My family goes to work by bus. My family goes to work by bus. I feel like I've lost my balance. I feel like I've lost my balance. They will renovate their kitchen. They will renovate their kitchen. The decision was made after careful consideration. The decision was made after careful consideration. Let's have some popcorn before we start the movie. Let's have some popcorn before we start the movie. They plan to visit their grandparents next weekend. They plan to visit their grandparents next weekend. Didn't he jump at dawn? Didn't he jump at dawn? Are you getting close to the weekly? Are you getting close to the weekly? I will be the most famous person in the world. I will be the most famous person in the world. I can't believe I won the lottery. I can't believe I won the lottery. To be careful. To be careful. Rarely closed. Rarely closed. I'm in the next room. I'm in the next room. Were we always nanny? Were we always nanny? Not successful after 1 week. Not successful after 1 week. He would not come next year. He would not come next year. Can't we leave? Can't we leave? He slept on Sunday. He slept on Sunday. We had the carpenter repair the broken chair. We had the carpenter repair the broken chair. Enrichment. Enrichment. I am determined to make a difference in the world. I am determined to make a difference in the world. What do you think of the street? What do you think of the street? Much more crowded. Much more crowded. After the exam, we celebrated with ice cream. After the exam, we celebrated with ice cream. Proactive. Proactive. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. Well, nowadays there is a lot of investment in my country. I'll be bossing my employees all day. I'll be bossing my employees all day. Can you help Mary? Can you help Mary? We can try to. We can try to. Before we make a decision, let's gather more information. Before we make a decision, let's gather more information. I was spilling often. I was spilling often. Technology excellence. Technology excellence. I saw a light in the sky. I saw a light in the sky. Will I not name? Will I not name? I'll go tomorrow. I'll go tomorrow. He has to call his mother to celebrate his birthday. He has to call his mother to celebrate his birthday. You will never be a babysitter. You will never be a babysitter. He can't care. He can't care. His grandfather is a juggler. His grandfather is a juggler. Is that the point? Is that the point? They visited Australia twice. They visited Australia twice. They had finished their exams before the summer vacation. They had finished their exams before the summer vacation. I need to buy a new piano. I need to buy a new piano. Shouldn't we ever be bounty hunters? Shouldn't we ever be bounty hunters? It is important to take a break while studying. It is important to take a break while studying. If he had time, he would help you with your project. If he had time, he would help you with your project. Rarely can he not own a house? Rarely can he not own a house? I know that. I know that. The team had been practicing their dance routines for weeks and were ready to compete. The team had been practicing their dance routines for weeks and were ready to compete. I can't be a musician every week. I can't be a musician every week. The girl in the red dress caught everyone's attention. The girl in the red dress caught everyone's attention. When the concert starts, I will have waited in line for 2 hours. When the concert starts, I will have waited in line for 2 hours. I hope you get well soon. I hope you get well soon. Can't use it now? Can't use it now? The photo was taken on the beach. The photo was taken on the beach. It was a huge success. It was a huge success. We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. We will have dinner at a fancy restaurant. Will not wage war every year. Will not wage war every year. I can promise at dawn. I can promise at dawn. I'm going to the restaurant. I'm going to the restaurant. I have to send. I have to send. We can build this house. We can build this house. How much will it take? How much will it take? Can't we invade at sunrise? Can't we invade at sunrise? Was her neighbor a dietitian? Was her neighbor a dietitian? She devoted herself to a spa day. She devoted herself to a spa day. His stepfather is a surgeon. His stepfather is a surgeon. You should not give your personal information to strangers. You should not give your personal information to strangers. Enrichment. Enrichment. Were their mother-in-laws naturalists? Were their mother-in-laws naturalists? Accident. Accident. I'm cooking dinner. I'm cooking dinner. They are exploring a cave. They are exploring a cave. I'm going to the zoo. I'm going to the zoo. What is your real name? What is your real name? Where can I find spices? Where can I find spices? Wouldn't we have diversified before? Wouldn't we have diversified before? He couldn't find his favorite shirt. He couldn't find his favorite shirt. If you watch this movie, it has a very impressive plot. If you watch this movie, it has a very impressive plot. We will start a family. We will start a family. Could you say again, please? Could you say again, please? There may not be a hairdresser at sunrise. There may not be a hairdresser at sunrise. Want some popcorn with your movie? Want some popcorn with your movie? He hopes to pass the driver's license test on the first try. He hopes to pass the driver's license test on the first try. Rarely is there a referee? Rarely is there a referee? I will go to school. I will go to school. Advocacy. Advocacy. Approximately. Approximately. You haven't finished your lunch, have you? You haven't finished your lunch, have you? What do we get? What do we get? What is your seat number? What is your seat number? Are there grandchildren dietitians? Are there grandchildren dietitians? A strong brand is essential for success in today's competitive market. A strong brand is essential for success in today's competitive market.